All right, welcome back to the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. I'm Rich Walsh. We're going to go right out to the phone lines here. We're going to go out to Pete out in Squirrel Hill. He's going to start us off. What's up, Pete? You there, Pete? Pete.
Question number one.
Okay, go ahead. I missed the beginning. Go ahead.
Regarding preseason football, Rich, I don't know how anybody can watch that stuff and ask the question, who do you think impressed you? Half of the guys in that field, Rich, in these games are going to be working for FedEx in a month. They won't even be playing.
Well, yeah, I mean, they started a handful of guys yesterday that will make this team.
So when you look at it that way, and another thing, with Major League Baseball and a salary cap, the Yankees, Dodgers, and Red Sox and Cubs, the money they make for the league will never do anything to try to handcuff those organizations.
Okay, Pete, let me throw an idea out at you, and I know this won't happen. This is just an idea that I thought of, and maybe someone else have thought of it. But you know, why don't you just make it two separate leagues, an American League and a National League? The American League's the big markets teams, and the National League is the small market teams. They'll still play in the World Series, but you do it that way, Pete.
Well, you have to make the National League the big market team because that's the order of the leagues.
Well, either way, I just said that. Either way you want to do it. I don't care who's the big market team. One league's a big market team, one league's a small market team, and then you compete that way.
Question. How do you explain the Oakland A's being successful every year?
They got a better scouting department, and we know that. You know, even look at teams like the Yankees, the Cubs, and the Dodgers. They spend money, and they can develop guys too. But you can't win consistently with a $60 and $70 million payroll, and we can make a case with Oakland. We can make a case with Tampa this year, right. But it's maybe 1 or 2 years out of 20. And for the Pirates, it's 1 or 2, 3 years out of 40.
Well, the A's are going to go to the playoffs again this year, right?
You would think so. I mean, do you consider the Twins a small market team too? I mean, Cleveland.
Oakland went last year.
Cleveland's a small market team. And essentially, I mean, think about it. St. Louis is a small market team. They're right. A smaller market than Pittsburgh. Milwaukee's a small market team. But they spend more than the Pirates. I don't care what they say or what they try to sell us, Pete. There's a direct correlation between payroll and what we see on the field, and year in and year out.
The cornerstone and foundational premise of building a winner is the draft.
No question, but you got to spend money to supplement that, and they don't do that. So
I don't know. I think it. I mean, you know what? Let me ask you a question too. Watching a Pirate game all the time, I got nothing against Starling Marte. He's 31 years old.
Yeah.
They're talking about him being a 2020 guy again this year. See, I don't think 2020 guys really impress you and everything.
Not anymore.
Rich, there was a 21-year-old kid in Atlanta that has 32 homers and 28 stolen bases, Acuna Jr. He has a chance of being a 40-40 guy this year at 21 years of age. Think about that one, my man.
Yeah, it's good. Thanks a lot, Pete. I appreciate the call. Let's go out to Randy in Beaver Falls. What's up, Randy? How you doing?
Yeah, how you doing, Rich?
Good. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, that Devin Bush is going to be a really special kid, man. He's like a Palomalo, man.
You know what? That's a good comparison on what maybe he could do. Palomalo is a first ballot Hall of Famer, so we're not at that point yet. And Palomalo got off to a slow start his rookie year. He did play a lot, but I'm anxious to see what this guy can do because they need a guy like that. They need a playmaker, and this guy has the potential to be a playmaker like a Palomalo in that defense.
Yes, sir. He's all over the field. I mean, he's just like that's why I compared him to Palomalo a little bit there. But,
yeah, he's all over the field. They need guys to disrupt plays. They need guys that other teams are scared of, that they want to go away from. And I think Devin Bush, he's so fast from side to side that he could potentially be that playmaking type guy.
Exactly. Can I get a shout out to my nephew, Michael?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to shout out to my nephew, Michael, and Owen, and my Uncle Harold.
All right, shout out to Michael and Owen. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it, Randy. Let's go out to Brennan out in Hollidaysburg. What's up, Brennan?
Not too much. So, first off, with your idea, the ALNL, does that have anything to do with the AFL-NFL merger back in the day? Do you think that having the smaller markets made it successful after, Joe Namath and all the Super Bowl winning and all that stuff. But my bigger question for calling is, as far as the Pirates' culture, do you think that there needs to be a total purge from top to bottom, from everywhere from the GM to the manager to the scouts? Because right now the culture is awful. And haven't been in the playoffs since 2015. And I feel like keeping Hurdle around is just, and all of them for that matter, is just kind of an apathetic move. And the fans clearly can't relate to the apathy.
Well, apathy is a good word because that's what's setting in right now, and you don't want that as a fan or if you're an owner or a manager because there'll be 2,000-3,000 for the rest of the year at PNC Park, maybe. I don't know what the attendance is going to be, but it's going to be bad again. There's no question about it. A purge, there's got to be some major changes, a major overhaul. I don't want to ever see anyone get fired. Clint Hurdle's owed a ton of money, like $5-6 million. And, Nutting, he's so cheap that he probably will keep him around because of that. I do like Neil Huntington a lot. Maybe you keep him around and you just blow up your scouting department and try to find new scouts or new ways of doing things. But there's got to be some kind of change because you got to appease the fans at some point, right? You have to appease the fans or you're going to lose them. So if you don't do anything and you're 20 games under 500, what kind of message does that send? Hey, next year, we're hopeful that we're going to be good. We're retooling. We're going to go sign another Lonnie Chisenhall for $2 million. We're going to go get another Jordan Louse for $2-3 million. We're going to go all these guys, and we think we're going to compete again. And they have a good April or they have a good May, and they're around 500, then all of a sudden they get a few injuries, and it's over for the Pirates. And that's exactly what's going to happen next year. I don't see anything that's going to change because that's the way they've done. That's the way they've operated. That's the way they've conducted business the last few years. And it's a shame because I was actually a little excited about this year because I kind of bought into it. I saw what kind of talent they had in that rotation and that bullpen, and they could do something if some of these young guys came through. And now we didn't know anything about Brian Reynolds, and good thing these guys did get hurt because then we wouldn't have known about him maybe for 3 or 4 more years. But I don't know if you can win with a bunch of Kevin Newmans, and you can't win with Colin Moran's. He's a bench player. I mean, he can't play defense. Your 2 corner guys, 2 corner infielders are your worst defenders. You can't win like that. I don't know who the core of the team is. Is it Josh Bell? Do you build around Starling Marte? Because how long is he going to be here for? Obviously, Corey Dickerson isn't here. How about Brian Reynolds? Can you build around him? So there is some core. We don't know what's going to happen with Tyone next year. And are you okay with Trevor Williams, Musgrove, Archer being your 3, and then who else? Chad Cole, and then you got to go out and get a guy, or Mitch Keller, or Dario Agrizal. That's not going to do it. You got to go out and spend $15 million and go get another starter that can at least be a number 2 guy. You got to spend some money. And I think that's the only way you can appease fans. And I keep preaching this for the last couple of years, but they're not going to do it. And it's so frustrating. I got to take a break. Back in a couple of minutes.